What's going on, guys? Gold Rush Podcast here. Take what? I don't know what is going on. We're having technical difficulties today, guys. Sorry for all this. Um, Gold Rush Podcast here, guys. I'm sorry. I am just not there today. I'm trying to bring out some content. I was just take two. Uh, so the 49ers, they lose. They lost to the Broncos. They lost to Russell Wilson. They lost to our kryptonite, I guess you could say. The Broncos were giving away that game the whole game. The Niners just were not having it and not taking the game. We lost 10-11. It was a very tough loss. Um, don't remember such a slot. I don't remember such a sloppy game for the Niners. Oh, I'm tired. Um, I don't know, guys. I was looking forward this year. I'll be honest. I was looking forward to this year because of Trey. I was looking forward to him. I was forward to seeing his progression. I understood that, you know, starting a quarterback can cost us and can cause us to have a very, a bad schedule, or sorry, not a bad schedule, a very, a bad win-loss record. I understood that with Trey starting, but what I was optimistic about was seeing his progression and knowing that and having to know that the 49ers are better off this, next year because Trey would have got these starts. But since Trey got injured, we got past that last week. Everybody kept saying, all the national media and a lot of Niner fans, and apparently, how reports came out last week about, there was also players in the locker room saying that they were better off. Kyle Juszczyk, after the Trey Lance injury, after that press conference, saying it feels like 49er football. Well, this is the 49er football you desired, Kyle. A complete collapse on national TV. Every team was watching. Every team was taking notes. Now with Trent Williams, I heard he's going to be out of 4 to 6 weeks. That it's a high ankle sprain. Every team was watching this game. Next week, it's the Rams. It's not going to be pretty, guys. I am very worried because, yes, I expected a losing season. But with Trey, a rookie. And what is Jimmy G? Apparently, he's a vet doing rookie mistakes. Running out the back of the end zone. Fumbling under the center. Throwing a pick. Throwing into double coverage. That safety that he caught, that he had, I've never in my life of football have I seen a safety or a quarterback get saved from a pick six by causing a safety. He got lucky that he did that or else that score, that the 10-11 would have probably been 18-10. Because their safety was jumping on that, and I don't think Jimmy saw him. It's a collapse, guys. That's as easy as I can put it. I don't know any other words. I don't have anything against Jimmy G. It's just we've seen this movie before, guys. We've seen this. The defense keeps us in the game. It comes down to a real tight game, and it falls on Jimmy G's shoulders, and he cannot deliver. And there's a lot of people right now out there saying, "Oh, if I were Shanahan," you know what? No, this is not on Shanahan. There was two plays that Jimmy literally left on the table. Guys. The first one, he started off looking to his right. Literally 2 seconds, Debo starts to raise his hand. I'm open. They blew the coverage. Throw me the pass. Jimmy looked that way and apparently didn't see him and threw it elsewhere. That's one. That's one touchdown left on the table. The second is one that lands, which is accurate down the field towards the sidelines. The one that he completed to Debo, if he would have hit him in stride, that's a touchdown. Trey would have hit that. because all throughout training camp, remember, the most accurate part of the field that Lance is to is deep to the sidelines. He's not accurate down, not as accurate down the middle of the field. So that Debo throw, yes, it was completed. Debo had to stop and adjust, caught the ball, but Lance would have hit him in stride. And I'll say this with confidence, probably 8 out of 10 times. Jimmy G is not as accurate down the sidelines or down the field. So there's two. So this game should have easily been 21. Two touchdowns left on the table. I don't blame Shanahan. The plays were there. The receivers were open. It was your quarterback that couldn't hit them. And in the press conference saying that he's not trying to make excuses that, oh, I'm just trying to get into football shape. What are you talking about? Like, you've been with this team for 6 years or 5 years. I understand that the playbook is different. I understand that, but you're telling me that they can't go back to some of the plays that did last year. You're gonna get into football shape. You just have to throw the ball, Jimmy. You're not a running quarterback. I get that physically in ways taking hits it takes adjustment to, and you took some hits this game. I'll give you that. I have nothing against Jimmy. I need to calm myself. I have nothing against Jimmy. I don't. I think he's a good backup quarterback that can win you a game like last week against Seattle when it was a horrible team and he had to come in. Sorry, guys, I'm tired today. It was a bad loss, guys. I'll say that. I don't think this one's on Shanahan. The plays were there to be made. The quarterback didn't make them. The quarterback costed you the game. It was a 1-point difference in this game that we lost to. That safety alone, if he would have just thrown it away, it would have won us the game. It would have been 9-10, and the Niners would have been up. But again, he's a vet making rookie mistakes. It's not on Shanahan. It's not. I know we're all mad, and I know we're all up in arms. Yes, it's Shanahan's fault that he stuck around. I get that. And honestly, I feel like Shanahan probably halfway through the third quarter should have probably pulled Jimmy and thrown Purdy in there. I think it would have probably been a little better. After Williams went out, you could tell that left side of the offense, it was just not happening. Kittle, was it four catches, 28 yards or something like that? Absolutely abysmal game. I am just dumbfounded right now. I don't know. And all this national media, all the people that said that this team is better because of Jimmy. What are your excuses tomorrow? That's what I'm looking forward to. What are the excuses that you guys are going to be saying tomorrow? How are you guys going to defend him? How are you guys going to be able to look at this gameplay and say the Niners still are better off with Jimmy? How? Because he's a vet making rookie mistakes? Because he's running out the back of the end zone? Because he can't take the snap from the center? Because he's missing wide open receivers? I mean, I know I don't want to. Obviously, I don't know for a fact if Trey was in this game, it would have been a different outcome. But what I will say is, I think we would have had a better chance with Trey because they'll have to respect his legs. Again, his arm, he would have probably hit those two passes to Debo. I think it sucks. I know I can't compare this because he's injured and he can't be. It's not like he's on the bench. I get that. This season has not started the way I thought it would. I thought Shanahan would have a better game plan for Trey. I didn't think he was going to run him the way he did. I didn't think he was going to get him hurt, or not get him hurt, but run him a certain way to where he was going to be hurt, because that's kind of what you're asking for when you're running up through the tackles. And then now you're to Jimmy, and we've all seen Jimmy, and I wasn't expecting this. I know he's been bad, but I think this is by far his worst Niner game. I think after this game, a lot of the national media and a lot of other NFL teams are going to just be like, I'm good. You'll be a backup. I think this game solidified him as a backup. He's not going to go anywhere to start next year. I don't think he's better than Wentz. I don't think he's better than Ryan. I don't even think he's better than the guy that's playing the Falcons, is Marcus Mariota. I don't think he's better than him. Hell, I don't think he's better than was the guy that's starting for the Cowboys right now with Dak injured. If this is the way he plays, the Niners are not going to win many games, guys. And I'll say this. I know everybody's going to be calling for Shanahan's job. I don't want that because remember when a new regime takes over a team, they usually kind of start to cut a lot of players because they want to bring in their players. And I don't want to see them cut Trey. I think he has a lot of potential. I think he could become something. I don't think this is the year to fire Shanahan. I think next year it just depends on I think it just depends on how Trey plays and how he progresses. If there's progression with Trey, I don't think he'd get even fired. I just have my thoughts everywhere right now. But I'm gonna end everything with this. This is gonna be a very short live, guys. I'm tired. I've been doing a lot of stuff all day. Excuse me. On a positive note, our defense looked legit. They kept Wilson in check all game. They slipped up at the end when they gave him that touchdown. Other than that, I mean, I think the defense is probably having some words with the offense right now. I don't know. This is pretty hectic right now. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. See how tomorrow goes. I'll probably create or go live tomorrow sometime. Get some better topics. Talk about this game. Oh, excuse me. And then kind of also see what the media says and the way they twist this. Colin Cowherd, I'm gonna be tuning in to you tomorrow. I want to see what you say. I want to see you walk that back. Emmanuel Acho, you too. Shannon Sharp, you too. On and a first take. I'm just crazy game, guys. This is the Daily Gold Rush. I'm out of here. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I'm gonna link on my YouTube, my Twitter, and all that stuff. Go follow me there. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm tired, and after this just loss, I'm just exhausted. Later, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.